Even with an arrest in the case of the murders at a downtown La Crosse business, police say they're only 1/4 of the way to completing that case. News 8's Pauline Lee joins us now live in the studio with where this investigation goes from here.
Well, the next step for police is to build as strong of a case as possible for the district attorney's office to take to court. Now, part of that has to do with evidence, but determining what is evidence and what's actually not is not as easy as it sounds. It's a break in the case that is starting to give the La Crosse community a little peace of mind.
It's nice to see they're finally starting to figure out what's going on.
Brown was working at Fat Sam's the day Paul Petras and his son AJ were found shot to death in their family business May's Photo across the street. On Wednesday, police arrested Jeffrey Lepsch near his Dakota, Minnesota home in connection with the murders. But while the arrest is a big step forward, Captain Jason Melby says there's still a lot of work to be done before this case reaches the courtroom.
So, yeah, that's what we have to do. We have to tie down some of the stuff that we brought in that we believe is evidence.
The day of Lepsch's arrest, investigators came back to the station to not only unload their equipment, but hundreds of pieces of evidence they took from Lepsch's home. But police say they're still searching for more evidence. La Crosse District Attorney Tim Grenke says they also have to look into Lepsch's background, any prior convictions, family.
Well, in any particular case, there sometimes are aspects of a person's background that might become important, other times it isn't. And really, until you get to a trial, you don't know what a judge might let into evidence, what you might want to present to the jury, what the defense might want to present to a jury.
Then there's all of the surveillance video collected from downtown businesses.
Surveillance video is very important. Video is hard to shake the credibility. It's not like an eyewitness. It is what it is. Video is not going to lie. As long as you can preserve it and view it, then the surveillance video is very important.
Grenke says it's still very early in the case, and that means anything can be important.
People can disagree about what's important to them or not. And it's too early to say what piece of evidence might a jury or a judge or a prosecutor feel is important. It's just too early in the process.
Now, police also haven't found the weapon used in the murders, although Grenke says he doesn't know how critical that will be in the case. He says he's prosecuted cases before without the murder weapon, and the jury's still convicted.
Thanks, Pauline. While the evidence is being processed, officials are still working on transferring Lepsch back to Wisconsin. Right now, he's being held at the Winona County Jail. His next extradition hearing is set for next Thursday. If he requests a formal extradition, it could take 2 to 3 months before being transferred to La Crosse.